just another day waiting in the Santa Rosa JC parking lot. I'm about to start my creative writing class, and this semester has been really fun because I'm an English major, and I dedicated this semester to doing things that were mostly towards English. So I'm taking my literature class where I get to read a bunch of stuff, taking a creative writing class that's really fun because I get to write all the time, and then my media class, which is what I'm recording this for, which has taught me a lot about a lot of things that I do in my daily job, which is I work a lot of stuff online and marketing and promotional stuff, and so I use a lot of media. So this has been really interesting to learn more about the history of media and also about common practices for today. So I hope you enjoy this little look into what the JC means for me and what my experience has been, especially as an adult going back to school. So I started this journey of going back to the JC 2 years ago, and it was a decision that was really hard for me because, well, it was hard and it was easy because I didn't think I would ever go back to school. I decided rather than, after high school, I moved out on my own. I started working full time, and I honestly thought that I would go to school, but instead I decided to have a family instead, or the family way chose me. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go to school later, but then as time went on and as I worked and I managed to work my way up in my field, I thought, well, I don't really need college. But as my career went, it kind of plateaued, and I realized that I needed a little bit more education to be able to go further or be able to do the things that I want to do. And if I wanted to have a choice in my career, then I needed to go to college. So 2 years ago, my daughter graduated high school, and she applied for colleges, and she ended up going to Sonoma State. She got accepted into Sonoma State, and in a lot of ways she and I have grown up together because I had her when I was young, and she's doing a lot of the things that I always wished that I could do, and college just happened to be one of them. So when she signed up for college and was gearing up for college, I decided, you know what, this is actually a good time for me to go that route too and get more educated. So I took the plunge and I took the placement tests and found out I wasn't very good at math anymore. and I went ahead and signed up for classes, and I was a little freaked out about it because I work full time. I'm raising a family. I have a very busy life. I didn't know how I would be able to work this in. And the nice thing about going to college is I get to I get to take night classes, I get to take online classes, and I get to fit this into my schedule. And so far, I'm right now ending my 4th semester. So far I've been able to work full-time and go to school, and it's been no problem. And I calculate I probably have about a year, maybe a year and a half left, and I think I'm going to be able to do it. And of course I question this all the time. I question what the heck I'm doing. I'm so dang busy. It is not my favorite to do homework at all. Sometimes I feel like the old person in the class, but it's also been incredibly fun. It's been cool meeting new people, even people who are like my kids' ages, which has been really cool because I'm learning how smart all of you are and learning a lot from you guys. So that's been really neat. think one of the things that has been really cool about the JC is it's an affordable option for people like me who we have, I have a mortgage, I have my car payment, I have household groceries, I'm raising, 3 children, well, they're teenagers now. 2 of them are in college, one of them is going to be going to college. I really don't have the kind of expendable income to be able to spend on, a big 4-year college, and that's something that's definitely in my future. But at this point, it made this step a lot less scary to go into college and know that my tuition was going to be low, and books are books. They're expensive, but I'm not spending thousands of dollars to do this. I'm spending hundreds of dollars to do this. So here's the part of the school that I get to see when I go to school. On Mondays and Tuesdays is when I go to school, and the rest of it is online. But this is Bertoloni. I don't get to see the main portion, but in the past I've done, I've had to be in the planetarium, I've been in the math department, but this is probably my favorite part because this is where the English department is. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video, and happy 100 years. Thank you. Bye.